So guys, if you're serious about your business and if you're serious about getting clients, watch this video and I'll show you exact steps you need to take. And so ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's video. Today we're having actually a quite important video. I've been off for a while now, but I'm back. I'm officially back, so I'll be posting more on YouTube. But today we're speaking about getting clients. It doesn't matter what business you have. I have a marketing agency. It doesn't matter if you sell like products or different kind of services. As long as you have a B2B business and you need to sell that to somebody else, my tips will work for you. So first of all, I just want to say, as you guys know, if you've been watching my channel before, this is a no bullshit zone, alright? If you came to the video because you think that I will give you like a magic formula or a quick solution, then you can get the F out of here, alright? Because this is a no bullshit zone. There is no such thing as a shortcut. And I will give you the strategies you need, the strategies that work for me, and it takes time and it takes patience. So for the real entrepreneurs, for the real hustlers, for the real businessmen and women that are watching this video that like really want to master the craft of selling, I'm really glad that you watched that. I'm really glad that you're watching this video. But for the fake ones, you can just get out of here, all right? It's not for you. It's not for you. And not any quick solutions here. Alright, so let's get to business. Let's speak some sales. Like, you should know that everything is from my point of view, alright? This works for me. This is how I get my clients. Basically, as you know, you have three types of outreaches, or I call them the main three types. You can either cold call a business, you can go physically into the business and speak with the owner, or you can email the business. As hard as it sounds, I know cold calling sucks. I've been working with sales before I started my agency, but I've never done cold calls before I started my agency, and even though I had sales experience, I hated cold calling. I still hate it. I'm still nervous when I do it. But guys, I can't stress it enough. It's the best and most efficient way to get clients. Always go for the cold call, alright? If you go into like a website of a business and you have their email, you have the location, and you're thinking, let me just email first, or let me just email. It's kind of more like, I don't get as nervous when I email. It's not the most efficient way, alright? So you gotta understand, always cold call first. If you go into a website and you have an email, you have the location, you always pick the number first, alright? Email is the last option. For instance, if I cold call a business and I can't get past the gatekeeper, and the gatekeeper asks me to email the owner or email to just send an email with a proposal, then I'll send an email. Or if the phone number isn't available on their website, or if it's a really big company and I can't get connected to the CEO, then I'll send an email. I don't send an email if it's I don't send an email. I only send an email when it's the last thing to do, the last option. I always call first, right? It's so important to build that connection. I've sent hundreds of emails and they get so bad response rates just because people don't open them. It's far more efficient, and you can build a more sustainable connection with a business owner if you call them. All right, if you're decent at cold calling, or decent at sales, or if you're just decent at not being nervous enough and be like, hey, my name is Miro and I run a marketing agency. I was calling because I have a really awesome social media marketing service that I want to offer you, and if you just have 1 minute today, let me just explain how my business can help you, for instance. So cold calling, and if you want to go into the business and meet the owner, you only do that if the business is closed. Guys, you don't take 4 to 5 minutes train to go physically into the business just because you don't want to do cold calling. You can go into the business if the company is closed. For instance, I have two potential clients down the road that's like they are quite big clients or like quite big potential clients, and instead of calling, of course I'll just go in and seek the owner. But I wouldn't if it was like an hour or even 30 minutes, like 30-minute traveling time to get to the business. I wouldn't. Then I would just cold call. Cold calling is the most efficient way, all right? I know you all, like, maybe you feel like, yeah, tell me something I don't know, but I'm reinforcing how important it is, all right? I've tried going into businesses, I've tried sending emails, and I've tried cold calling, and it has worked the best for me, all right? Like, it has by far given me the most results. And for all of you guys that are afraid of cold calling, or that when like you feel nervous about calling another business and you don't know what to say, you gotta understand everybody's afraid. Everybody has like just okay. It's a dumb example, but Mike Tyson, I don't know, the famous Tiger Woods, they've all been beginners. All right, there was a day when none of them could throw a punch, or none of them could like swing a golf ball or a golf stick or whatever you call it. You get the point. Practice is so important. Like I remember my first trainer always told me, Miro, you get good at what you train at. You shouldn't expect to close a client the first 10 calls, or close a meeting the first 10, or maybe even the first 50 calls. But you get better at it. You get better with each call. You get more comfortable. Like, it's not so much about what script you use. Like the script, I've come to, like, when I first started, I was searching for I was using different scripts, and I've come to, like, it's come to my knowledge that the script isn't that important. What's important is that you call in a matter of, like, in your sound, you're comfortable. It's not about sounding happy. It's not about sounding like really excited. It's not about that. It's like being calm. So an example, just a quick example of how I sound when I do the cold call is this. Like, I'm really not, it's nothing special, all right? So, hey, good morning. My name is Miro, and I was wondering if you have a manager there. And let's say the manager picks up the phone and she or he says, yeah, you're speaking to him. Yeah, you're speaking to the manager. And I'm like, hey, I know you're super busy and I know you get calls like this all the time. Like I say, my name is Miro and I run a social media marketing agency. We have amazing case studies where we've helped businesses in the same niche as you to get more clients and increase their revenue. And I really wouldn't call you if I didn't know that our service is awesome. So yeah, that was the reason for my call. And then, like, you just keep going. Either they are interested, or maybe they'll say, call me later. But the key point of this is, it's not like fucking rocket science. It's simple manners, sounding nice, being polite, respecting people, and just keep dialing, alright? It's a numbers game. The more you dial, the more meetings you close, the more clients you get, alright? And I know it's hard. Like, I don't expect you to pick up the phone the first day and call 100 businesses. Start with 1 a day. Start with 5 a day. Don't expect yourself to be an expert right away. Just keep going. If you're serious about your business, if you're serious about your skills, you will do it. Even though it's hard. I know it's hard. It's hard for me as well, all right? If you learn sales, you'll never go hungry a day in your life. If you're good at sales, doesn't matter if your business goes bankrupt, you will always get a high-paying job. Alright, guys? So that was everything for today. I feel really good to be back on YouTube. Make sure to subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you next week.